In Asia, a country with a large territory, a huge population, and an ancient history, the country called China, a cradle of world civilization, and under successive dynasties, the center of a vast empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Himalayas and eastern steppe to the tropical South China Sea. The Chinese call it Zhong, the central state or middle kingdom. Paleontologists approach the question of Chinese history through biological and cultural fossil records, tracing human evolution, tool use, and ecological interactions over millions of years. Their findings reveal a timeline far older than traditional historical narratives, extending back into deep prehistory. Talking about hominin origins, fossils that have been found in Chinese territory, including those of Yuanmou Man, the first Homo erectus who lived 1.7 million years ago, those of Lantian Man, who lived 750,000 years ago, and those of Peking Man, who lived 600,000 years ago. The fossils of Sioux ape, a primate that lived 45 million years ago. It has generally been accepted that the Chinese cradle of civilization is the Yellow River Valley, which gave rise to villages sometimes around 5000 BE. One example of this is Banpo village near Xi'an, discovered in the year 1953, which was inhabited between 4500 and 3750 BE. Gigantic mammals fossils from 500,000 to 10,000 years ago, giant deer, and woolly rhinoceros in northern China highlight coexistence with early human. Before we move forward, please subscribe my channel and press like button to support and inspire for more videos. Thank you. Let's go through the historical overview. Unearthing roots, the birth of Chinese civilization in the earth. The Yuanmou Man site, located near the Shangnabang village in Yuanmou County, Yunnan Province, China. It is one of the most significant paleoanthropological sites in East Asia. In May 1965, during a geological survey, two fossilized hominin teeth identified as upper central incisors from a young male. These teeth classified as belonging to Homo erectus yuanmaonis, marking China's earliest known hominin at the time. Systematic excavations between 1972 and 1974 uncovered additional artifacts, including stone tools, scrapers, points, and cords, charcoal fragments, and burned bones, suggesting the use of fire and tool making. The two incisors fossils, attributed to a single adult male, exhibit features intermediate between earlier hominins and Homo erectus. Over 29 species of mammalian fossils are found in the same layer, including extinct animals like the Yunnan horse and stegodon, indicating a savanna forest environment with a cooler climate than present-day Yunnan. The age of Yuanmou Man has been debated since its discovery. Early paleomagnetic studies in the 1970s estimated its age at 1.7 million years, positioning it as contemporary of early African Homo erectus. However, conflicting interpretations arose due to the complex sedimentary environment, with some scholars proposing a younger date of 730,000 to 500,000 years. 1.7 million years ago, Yuanmao's landscape was a mix of subtropical grasslands and forest, inhabited by herbivores like deer and rhinoceros. Hominins likely relied on hunting and gathering, using rudimentary tools to process food and fire for warmth and protection. Yuan Man challenges traditional narratives of human evolution by suggesting early migration routes. The 1.7 million years old timeline allies with the out of Africa 1 dispersal model, indicating hominins reached East Asia earlier than previously thought. Some scholars propose Yuanmou Man may represent an ancestor to later East Asian populations. The site was designated a National Cultural Heritage Site in 1982, and the Yuanmou Man Museum was established in 1987 to preserve and display findings. Today, the Yuanmou Man Museum and ongoing excavations continue to inspire research into humanity's deep past. bridging gaps between African and Asian paleoanthropological records. The Lantian Man site, located in Lantian County, Shanxi Province, China, comprises two main fossil-bearing localities: Gongwangling, a partial cranium, and Chenjiao, a mandible, discovered in 1963 and 1964 by Chinese paleoanthropologists. These fossils represent one of Asia's earliest known Homo erectus populations. The Gongwangling site lies on the southern bank of the Bahe River. Gongwangling cranium initially dated to 1.15 million years ago. Subsequent studies using burial dating devices aged to 1.63 millennia, making it the second oldest firmly dated Homo erectus site outside Africa. The Chenjiao site, located 30 kilometers northwest of Gongwangling, features similar red clay deposits. Chenjiao mandible dated to 600,000 to 650,000 years ago. Recent controversial claims suggest even older date, 2.12 millennia, for stone tools at the Shangchen site near Lantian. The Gongwangling cranium displays a low flat forehead, massive brow ridges, and a sagittal nail. Its cranial capacity is 780 cc, allies with early Homo erectus, but is smaller than later Asian Homo erectus. Large teeth and robust limb bones suggest adaptation to a mixed diet of plants and meat, possibly influenced by temperate grassland environment. Lantian Man predates Peking Man 700 to 200 Ka and bridges the gap between African Homo erectus and later East Asian populations. The Zhoukoudian Peking Man site is located in Longgu Hill, also known as Dragon Bone Hill, Zhoukoudian Town, Function District, Beijing. In 1918, Swedish geologist Johan Gunnar Andersson first identified Zhoukoudian as a fossil rich. By 1921, Australian paleontologist Otto Jidansky uncovered two human molars during excavations, sparking interest in the site. Further investigations in 1923 revealed additional teeth and stone tools, promoting Chinese paleontologist Davidson Black to formally name the species Sinanthropus pekinensis. In December 2, 1929, when Chinese archaeologist Pei Wen-zhong discovered the first nearly complete Homo erectus skull cave at locality 1. This fossil, dated to 500,000 to 700,000 years ago, provided definitive evidence of early human habitation in Asia. Later excavations uncovered fossils of later hominids, including the 18,000 years old Upper Cave Man, bridging gaps in human evolution. Peking Man, Homo erectus pekinensis, had an average brain capacity of 1088 cc, while modern humans are 1400 cc, with a low forehead, pronounced brow ridges, and an average height of 156 cm for male and 144 cm for female. Studies suggest 68.2% died before age 14 and only 4.5% survived past 50, reflecting harsh living conditions. Fossilized remains over 40 individuals, including skulls, jaws, and teeth. Over 100,000 flake tools made from quartz and limestone, indicating advanced tool-making skills. Thick ash layers and burnt bones confirm Peking Man's mastery of fire for cooking and warmth, a milestone in human development. In 1987, Zhoukoudian, designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. The skull, nicknamed Peking Man, became a scientific sensation, attracting global attention to Zhoukoudian. The discovery of Peking Man not only advanced scientific knowledge, but also solidified Zhoukoudian's status as a cradle of paleoanthropology, inviting ongoing exploration into our ancient past. The Sui fossils date to approximately 45 to 40 million years ago. Stratigraphic analysis places their deposition in temperate humid forest ecosystems, crisscrossed by rivers, a habitat ideal for arboreal primates. Weighing only 100 to 150 grams, is the smallest known primate fossil. Dental structure is small, procumbent incisors and molars adapted for insectivorous and frugivorous diet. Delicate forelimbs suggest climbing ability, while hind limbs indicate bipedal tendencies, a rare trait of early primates. The Sioux apes' existence pushed back the timeline of primate diversification. Banpo village site, located on the eastern bank of the Chan River in Xi'an, Shanxi province, is one of China's most celebrated Neolithic archaeological sites, discovered in 1953 by Shi Xingbang. It represents the Banpo culture, the earliest phase of Yangshao culture, c. 5000 to 3000 BCE, and cornerstone of Chinese prehistory. Excavations from 1954 to 1957 revealed a 50,000 square meter settlement, offering unparalleled insights into early agricultural societies in the Yolo River basin. Banpo is widely regarded as a matrilineal community where women held dominant roles in production, religion, and social organization. The managed pottery making, weaving, and child rearing, while men focused on hunting, fishing, and gathering. The Banpo people cultivated millet and domesticated pigs, utilizing stone tools like axes and sickles. Abundant fish bones and boned fish hooks suggested reliance on adequate resources. Houses were subterranean, with floors sunk 1.2 meters below ground to regulate temperature. Some resembled upturned mushrooms, combining practically with symbolic protection. A communal plaza at the settlement center hosted gatherings, ritual, and fire pits for cooking and warmth. A defensive ditch, 5 to 6 meters wide, encircled the village, possibly for flood control or protection. Adults were buried in communal cemeteries outside the settlement, while children were interred in burial jars placed near homes, indicating their symbolic exclusion from adult society. Grave goods included pottery, beads, and tools reflecting beliefs in an afterlife. Stone knives, bone needles, and fish hooks showcase their technological sophistication. By 3000 BCE, Banpo's inhabitants likely migrated due to environmental changes or social shifts. Banpo laid the groundwork for later Yangshao and Longshan cultures, shaping China's agrarian traditions. Banpo village stands as a testament to humanity's transition from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agriculturists. Its innovation in art, technology, and social organization laid the foundation for China's Bronze Age civilization. China has a multi-million year legacy. Paleontologists situate Chinese history within a 4 billion years biospheres narrative, where hominin innovation, ecological adaptation, and cultural experimentation unfolded over millennia. With written records, it is recognized as one of the four great ancient civilizations of the world, together with ancient Egypt, Babylon, and Greece. Moreover, it is the only ancient civilization that has continued to this very day. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press like button to support and inspire for more videos.